What do a museum among headstones, a Mediterranean escape in a secret alley, an attic church, and glamorous dining next to a train track all have in common? They're hidden in Amsterdam. The Netherlands is a beautiful country, full of gorgeous towns, rich history, incredible culture, and amazing people. If you only go to Amsterdam, you're missing out on so much more. But yeah, you're going to Amsterdam, aren't you? Step off the beaten path, and you might still find something unforgettable.
You want to pick this one and this one, the two inside tracks, and you'll be able to get a nice view of a not so secret but really interesting little mini archaeological museum.
You realize you're seeing 800 years of life in Amsterdam. You know, you just normal people who lost their junk or threw it over side of boats or whatever, and this 800 years of lifetime.
Or dump their trash in the canal, which people still do sometimes, not Amsterdammers, but unfortunately tourists.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things about this as well is that they have a website that has every single object in this display in it. So you can go online, and if you have any interest in any particular artifact, you can find out all about it, what it is, if you don't identify it, when it came from. It's just a really great resource. It also tells you all about the building process and the archaeology in general of building this north-south metro line. It's the one time when you can stand on the wrong side of the escalator because you want to be able to see these. There's a bunch of Jenever bottles. And the artwork here in the station represents some of the artifacts they found, like dog and cat bones, sewing machine parts, and gambling dice. Mark, you're in the presence of royalty. Please be respectful today.
Hello. We are talking to you from reputed to be the smallest restaurant in Europe with 4 tables. It seats 18. It is in a building that was built in 1539. And it opened, the top floor opened as a restaurant in 1961. The pancakes are supposed to be amazing.
So the reason this place is on the list, it's not that hidden. I mean, Anthony Bourdain has even been here, but it's one of those blink and you miss places. It's up here on the first floor. For Americans, that's the second floor. And you also have the 1539 stairwell that you climb up, which we're used to now. Our first apartment here in the Netherlands had really steep stairs, almost as steep as a ladder. They're like perpendicular to the ground. They're like that here. So if you have any accessibility issues, just be aware of that. So we got 2 of their specialty pancakes. This one has advocaat on it, which I've never seen. Chocolate sauce, pears, and of course powdered sugar and slagroom. And then Mark got bacon, brie, and honey, the kai. Those look amazing. What do you think?
Had to get the bacon. I had to. It looks amazing. It really does. And they're known for their advocaat, by the way.
They are known for their advocaat?
Yeah, known for their advocaat.
Homemade advocaat.
Yep.
Nice.
As you can see, there are no survivors. We showed them no mercy. They were amazing. It was amazing. Both of these were incredible.
I heard some people have to go down the stairs backwards.
Here we are at the Oudemanhuispoort, which literally translates in English into Old Man's House Passage. This goes back to the 17th century.
1601.
Yeah, and it was used as an almshouse for elderly people, but over the centuries it's been used for many things. It was a hospital, it was an art school, it was a convent, among many other things. But the passageway we just came through was used to sell different wares.
They opened up these storage units, these little closets, to gold and silver traders. Late 19th century, it became bookshops. Vincent van Gogh for Americans, Van Gogh for Dutch. He used to go through these passages when he lived in Amsterdam and buy his books here. And if he didn't have any money on him, he'd do portraits for the books as an exchange.
What do you do when your religion's public worship is illegal? You get creative.
This is the color I wanted for our living room.
Yeah.
Darn it, I wonder where they got their paint.
This chapel is made from 3 17th century canal houses and are completely normal for a wealthy merchant of the time until you reach the top floor. Where, you have it, surprise church. It's called Our Lord in the Attic, a stunning Catholic chapel squeezed into an attic cut through 3 buildings. The church could seat about 150 people and still has services one Sunday a month, with a tucked-away pulpit like a sacred Murphy bed. And it is a complete church with everything from a confessional to a priest's home. You can tour the authentic 17th century canal house and then feel a little bit lofty in the attic.
You go that way.
Tucked into a fairy tale alley off of a busy street, Kapitein Zeppos could be a setting for one of those Hallmark romance movies my mother loves so much. It's named after a fictional Belgian sea captain from a 1960s kids show, which is already a vibe. It actually specializes in food from Spain, Italy, and southern France, but it's cheaper than a getaway to the Mediterranean.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right from the shelf without splashing yourself with the soup. Hey everybody, we are sitting in a little park behind a tree where we have just visited Het Boomzagertje, or the little woodcutter, is that what it's called? Yeah, and it's not really hidden.
It's hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight. It's a little sculpture. It's been there since January of 1989, so over 35 years.
So this is a new limb, but it's already, the tree is growing around it.
The tree has grown around this, so basically the feet have disappeared, and the little saw that he's using to cut it has also kind of been absorbed into the tree. It was put up there the day before Queen Beatrix's birthday, so some people have thought, they're theorized that Queen Beatrix may have done. I have no idea whether that's true or whether she stepped
No,
forward and
I don't
denied
think so.
But that's out there. But I'm watching people now walk under it. Nobody's looking up. Nobody even cares. So we care. That's what counts. And we're trying to get anybody that comes over and visits, take a look up and take a look at it. It's really kind of cool.
So this sculpture, along with 5 others, just appeared overnight. So the person plants the art overnight. The municipality has found out who they are. They're allowing the pieces to remain. They do say that the artist is a recreational artist, and in the daytime they're a doctor. That's all we know about them. But there's 6 different artworks around the city, and we're showing you a map here that has the locations of the 6. We're only showing you the little woodcutter because, to me, part of the fun of these are the discovery. So we want you to be able to come and find the other 5 sculptures for yourself. Right now we're in Leidseplein. This is where the little woodcutter is located.
Only the Dutch could make a death museum feel cozy. Museum Tot Zover dives deep into how people die, mourn, and get buried in the Netherlands and beyond. So deep, in fact, that it is situated inside the largest cemetery in the Netherlands. You'll find urns, caskets, Victorian mourning jewelry, and yes, even a cafe, although no funeral cookies were on offer. It's thoughtful, it's morbid, and you'll leave weirdly comforted. Death comes for us all, but at least there's cake at the exit. There are 2 spires on Amsterdam Centraal station, but if you think the one on the left is a clock, you might just miss your train. This dial is a Weathervane. The station itself was built in the late 1800s, blocking the view of the water, which had some people angry. So the architect added the Weathervane to remember that the empire was built on trade and the sea. You might not see the harbor, but you'll remember the maritime history of the Dutch. Now we'll go to a place with an entrance that you'll need to look at a map to find. Tucked inside the chaos of Amsterdam Centraal is the Gilded Age's first-class waiting room, now this tremendous cafe. Grand Café Eerste Klas is a time capsule of Golden Age grandeur. Velvet seats, marble details, it feels like you're stepping into a Wes Anderson film. Oh, and there's a parrot, a real one named Elvis, who has his own Instagram account. So you can say Elvis has not left the building. Well, not yet. But right now the Grand Café is fighting to stay open against eviction, so go as soon as you can.
Ring the bell.
We have a quote from a movie.
What's that?
It's a madhouse! A madhouse! The movie.
You won't find a sign for door 74. You won't find a menu in the window. You won't even find a number on the door. You'll need your powers of deduction, and that's the point. We went as the Pride Parade was winding down, and the street parties were oblivious to the fact that one of the oldest speakeasies in Europe was within their grasp. Their drinks are based on great lost treasures of lore, such as, appropriately, the Holy Grail. You don't need a reservation, they do take walk-ins, but why take a chance? It is a small, cozy place. Combine that with the 1930s speakeasy atmosphere, and you'll just feel swept away by time.